Welcome back to Native Speaker e-learning. Speaking skills, how to explain why we don't do stuff. Okay, so in this lesson you're going to look at how to describe a busy lifestyle and maybe to explain why you don't have time to do certain things. It can be useful in the exams because you're often asked to speak about lifestyle, say what you do in your hobbies at the weekend, and maybe at a certain stage in the exam you may want to explain that you simply don't have time, you're too busy, or you're too tired. And this sentence structure will help you to build that. Firstly, making excuses. When we make excuses, we often use a certain sentence structure. For example, we'll build a sentence and it will have many of the same elements every time. So in this sentence you can see a certain layout. Here we have discourse markers like listen, yeah, well, hey you. We say that when we're meeting a friend sometimes. Or if you have bad news you can say I'm afraid. Then we have the introduction for an excuse. We like to say it's just that. So when you're explaining an excuse and you're introducing it, you can say it's just that. Then we have what with. What with explains the cause of the excuse. To be honest, it's a little bit like because. Okay, and it's only used when you're explaining the cause of an excuse. And then we're ending the sentence with discourse markers and everything. Now the and is often pronounced like an, so we actually cut out the D. And everything. And everything. Or the G is sometimes pronounced like without a G, so and everything. Or you can say and everything, you know how it is, so you're getting the other person to agree with you. And everything, you know how it is. And remember, with all discourse markers, you have to sing it. And the last one, and one thing and another. It's not the most popular phrase in the world, but people use it sometimes when they're giving excuses like that. And it means and everything. It's the same meaning. You choose whichever one leaves your mouth more comfortably, more fluently. So you try that out. If you like and one thing and another, use that. If it's easier for you to say and everything, use that. Let's look at the excuses now. I've been really busy. Well, that's a great excuse. Or you could say I'm up to my eyes, which is another idiom that means I'm very busy. I'm run off my feet, also an idiom that means I'm very busy. I've had a lot on my plate the past couple of weeks. Now, a lot on my plate means busy and slightly stressed. So that's the difference there. It means busy and slightly stressed. The past couple weeks, you'll notice I've written It really should be of, but I've put in the past couple of weeks so that you'll get the rhythm for speaking. This is for speaking skills. Of course we should write the past couple of weeks, but I've put that in there to help you get the pronunciation right. The past couple of weeks. The past couple of weeks. The past couple of weeks. So you can get that muscle memory going in your speech rhythm. So I've had a lot on my plate the past couple of weeks. I've had a lot on my plate the past couple of weeks. And the last one is I'm a bit pushed for time. There's a nice phrase. It means I'm in a hurry. I don't have much time. Kind of like I'm busy. Kind of like that. Now, what are our reasons for these problems? Well, the issue is, what's the problem? I didn't get a chance to do my homework. Oh dear, oh dear. What's the cause? I had training. Maybe football or basketball. Next problem, I don't really have much free time nowadays. Why? We got a new baby. I don't get out much these days. Why? Well, you got exams. Sorry, I haven't been in touch lately. Why? The new promotion. I'm afraid I can't stay long. Why? The school run. The school run is when you bring children to school. Maybe neighbours' children, your own children. That's a school run. So let's have a look at some sentences. Listen, I didn't get a chance to do my homework. It's just that I've been really busy, what with training and everything. Yeah, well, I don't really have much free time nowadays. It's just that I'm up to my eyes, what with the new baby and everything. You see the way I sing that a little bit? I don't just say it robotically. You've got to put a kind of rhythm into it and everything. Next one. I don't get out much these days. It's just that I'm run off my feet, what with exams and everything. Next one. Hey you, sorry I haven't been in touch lately. It's just that I've had a lot on my plate the past couple of weeks, what with the new promotion and everything. You know how it is. And the last one. I'm afraid I can't stay long. It's just that I'm a bit pushed for time, what with the school run and one thing and another. So they're phrases for making excuses. And now our busy lifestyle. If you're in a Cambridge exam like the PET-CET, Cambridge First Certificate, or the Cambridge Advanced Proficiency, they're looking for natural English, and one way to talk about your busy lifestyle where you don't get time to do something, we can use the same structure. So we'll build it in the same way. Maybe we'll put in slightly different discourse markers at the beginning. Maybe something like, to be honest, yeah, well, to tell you the truth, actually, especially if the examiner is expecting you to have, we'll say, a busy social life, and maybe you're just too busy for social life or you're too tired. So it has all the same sections that the other table had. Here we're going to put in some excuses. I'm always on the go, I'm flat out, I'm run off my feet, I'm a bit wrecked, and I'm usually shattered. I'm always on the go means I'm always moving, I'm always going places. I'm flat out means I'm busy. I'm run off my feet is I'm a bit wrecked. And I'm usually shattered. It means I'm very tired. Okay, so these three here mean you're busy. And this one means you're very tired. And this one means you're very tired also. So let's look at some issues here. I don't have time to watch TV. What's the cause of that? Family. Okay. I don't have time for sport. Why not? Exam prep. That means exam preparation, but we often say exam prep. I don't get out much these days. Why not? My new job. I don't get a chance to work out. That means go to the gym, work out. Why not? Working overtime. If you use a verb in this box, it must be verb ing. I don't get out and about much. Why not? Working nights. Again, if I'm using a verb, I have to use a verb ing. Let's look at the full sentences together now. To be honest, I don't have time to watch TV. It's just that I'm always on the go, what with family and everything. Yeah, well, I don't have time for sport. It's just that I'm flat out, what with exam prep and everything. So again, you're saying this in a natural way with a certain rhythm. Next one. I don't get out much these days. It's just that I'm run off my feet, what with my new job and everything. Next one. To tell you the truth, I don't get a chance to work out. It's just that I'm a bit wrecked, what with working overtime and everything. You know how it is. And the last one. Actually, I don't get out and about much. It's just that I'm usually shattered, what with working nights and everything. So there's a way that you could possibly say what you don't have time for, and introducing the excuse that for the reason that you don't have time, and explaining the cause of that. And you can use that in the Cambridge exams. It's just one possibility. If you're not comfortable using what with, then say because or cause or as. That'll be fine there. I've introduced that there for you so that you're aware of it. But if it feels uncomfortable for you to pronounce it, just take it out and put in because or cause or something like that. The same over here. And everything or an everything or and everything. You know how it is. So these are phrases that you can use when you're describing reasons why you don't have time in your busy lifestyle to do certain things. And it's just a question of practice. Okay, so there you see how to build those sentences. Some of them might be a bit more challenging than others, but with practice you'll be able to manage this. So that's all from me. The very best of luck, and I'll see you next time.